Howdy. We're back in the garage. It's like midnight, and I was like, oh, I'd rather come out here and work in this mess of a garage than sit around and watch like YouTube videos or whatever. So that's what I decided to do. And it's supposed to be like 100 plus every day this week. So I'm like, well, I guess I can work at night in here or early in the morning, whatever. But yeah, I need to get back to the organization of this trash heap that I have going on in here. There's a whole bunch of stuff back here. Yeah, let me flip this camera around and I'll give you a tour. There's my dartboard. Anyways, we've got moving blankets piled up over there. These are Solo Flex parts. The leaning tower of Dazzles is still there. Don't worry, it's not going anywhere as of right now. Shelves for racks, totes, pile of boots that I need to put like in a crate at some point. Pile of stuff, and then back into here. This is stuff to be listed. Pretty sure those two, that one's magazines. Those two are shoes, just other stuff. This needs to go to the trash. DVD rack that should have gotten put all the way in the back, but I forgot because I picked up all of this stuff. Probably like 20-ish totes, maybe 30 totes of free stuff from someone I knew who was moving out of the area, and they were cleaning out their storage unit. There's some stuff in there, but that's the stuff I want to run on Whatnot, which I said in the last video that was like 2 weeks ago, and I said look out in the next 2 weeks, but that didn't work because it got so hot. That needs to go up on top. These are all shoes from this unit, or the last unit I was going through. And then we've got stuff over here. Those are shoes from that unit. I don't even know what's... Oh, that box is like a speaker system. That came from another different unit. There's a camcorder up there. Whatever that thing is. I think there's some more yeah, there are more camcorders over there. But then we've got over here, this rack that has like nothing on it. There's some records down there. And... oh, those are magazines. Those are records, though. I need to move this stuff. What I really need to do... here, I'll show you. We'll go around. Oh, we'll get over there in a second. But I got more stuff over here. There's like a TV in that box. Or no, it's a... yeah, it is a TV, if I remember correctly. I have like 15 of these. Trying to see if I can find one. Oh, here's one. Right here. Panasonic AG6810. They're, I don't know if they're VHS or U-Matic recorders. I'm not sure. There's a bunch of them. This whole box is moving blankets. And then there's just more electronic-y stuff on those shelves. Laserdisc and U-Matic recorders all piled up there. It's like this needs to be moved out. I'm kind of shifting it all over here because I want to get some sort of listing station out here and testing area put together. All this stuff that's piled up. These are like video cards, tons of them. I don't even remember what's in these boxes. It's been so long since I put this stuff here. An old printer. Magazines. Tons of Pioneer authoring drives. Like I think I hit like almost 20. Some listed stuff here. Not the top shelf, but this stuff here is all listed. Well, not that stuff. But listed down to like here, and then down there is not listed. But what I need to figure out how to do, or what I want to do, is these are all DVDs. So all these here that were from the flea market. And then when I had to empty my trailer to use it, they all got piled in here. But I kind of want to get them back here and just out of the way. Like there's a bunch of RC cars piled up there. I just want to kind of get these out of the way and back here, which I don't know how to do. These are, well, I mean, these are just empty boxes. This is packing supplies, extra packing supplies over here for eBay. There's like a grill to a Ram pickup truck in there. We got like a fax machine. This came out of this unit. There we go. Fax machine with everything there. I think I have like 3 of these guys. These like air fryer looking things. There's another one in this box. Tape checks, of course. Camcorders. Keyboards, which there's some good money in the keyboards in some of them. I've got a pile of them under here. There's a couple in there that are like $150 keyboards, but I need to test them, and they're all PS2, which is like that. I don't have that on any of my computers. I might have an adapter somewhere that's PS2 to USB, but I'm not sure. And we have tape checks. Tape check thing that I don't know what it is. Ginormous tape check. Coin counters, got a bunch of those. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. Now we're back around this side. I think those are more shoes there. And these are all magazines. All those. Records, but I'm pretty sure those ones are all shot because of water damage. This is a whole box of records too. I just started going through one of these today, but they're all like singles, so they don't really go for all that much, and it's hard to find information on them. But yeah, so these are like all the DVDs. I think that might be what I work on first, is trying to clean that area out back there and get all the DVDs back to the back. So let's I guess we can do that and see. So that's gonna be a process and a half, trying to figure out where to put everything and how to stack it and the whole nine. Well, I'll update you here in a minute. So it's been approximately 41 minutes since the last video, and we've accomplished this. We've got this area cleaned, DVDs stacked back there, moved a bunch of other stuff around. I have a pile of RC cars that I need to figure something out with. I've got a buddy of mine who's knows a whole bunch about them. I just need to get with him in it. Literally, it's been years. When something's not in my way, I have an issue of just putting it to the side and never touching it. But we're to the this stuff, and something is falling over there. I'm still working on kind of getting this area cleaned out, stacking stuff that needs to be listed right here. I'm just gonna put it kind of on top of this other stuff. Like, this is stuff that was sitting around to be listed prior to buying this unit that has filled the garage. But I'm going to kind of stack that stuff right here so I kind of know exactly where it is. And I'd like to leave, I need to leave a path here because this is where my excess packing supplies is. I just need to move this stuff around kind of, and I've just got TVs piled up. But yeah, so that's where we're at the moment. As of right now, there's not much I can do with this. I'll just have to work with this little pathway. Because my main goal, well, that shelf is not doing good. Look at that thing. Yeah, it looks a lot worse in person. But my main goal is to get all this stuff moved around here to where I can get something going on. There's a light box thing I saw online that I was debating on buying. That might become a thing here soon. It would make listing out here a little bit easier because I can throw a table in it. It's a very large light box. But I can just throw a table in it and then list from there. But yeah, we're making progress, I would say. We've got all these moved, which has opened up a huge hole here. So, oh, then there was this thing that I thought was a camcorder, but it's not. It's, whoops, whatever that is. Colorworks something. I think I found like 3 or 4 of these in this unit, and they weren't worth anything. I think it's like an old style, like, projector per se. But yeah, that's what was in there. So, I'll give you an update. For you, it'll be in a second. For me, I don't know, probably 30 minutes or so. It's now been a good another 30 minutes or so. Move this shelf, got all those records off the bottom. Kind of stacked some stuff over here. I don't even remember what I showed you last time. But now I'm at a loss. I'm at a sticking point. I just never know what to do. Because there's so much stuff in here. And it's like, these are all shoes, basically. All these boxes here are all boots and shoes, and there's some more over there, and it's like, I'm half tempted to take all these. That's why I did this at first, and then I just thought about it and move them over here so that they don't just get buried, and I don't really get to them anytime soon. However, if I stack them over here, then that's just going to kill me for when I start listing the big stuff, because I've got no way to really organize it. Like, I'm just so lost because there's so much stuff in this garage. I get overwhelmed at some points. Like, you could see how much stuff was in here. I don't think the camera does it any justice. There's just so much. It's like I need to reorganize this shelf because this is like my listed bigger stuff on eBay. I need to clean out the bottom shelf and just get rid of that stuff. It's been, like, these are car parts from a Jaguar I tore apart probably 8 years ago, maybe 10 years ago. Might have been like 9-10 years ago, actually. There's 2 boxes of them. And as you see, I've done so much with it. Yeah, I really just don't know what to do. I'm just thinking of what can I do to alleviate some issues. If I had a bunch of those totes gone, that would alleviate it. But a lot of them are good, and I was going to take them to the flea market, but I don't even know if I'm going to be at the flea market at all this year. Oh man, it's just a lot. And this stuff's heavy. Like, this thing probably weighs 60 pounds, and there's how many of them? 15, 20 of them. And all this stuff piled here. It's just I don't want to get into a situation where I list big stuff, and then when it goes, if something sells, I can't find it. That's my problem. And I don't really have a good storage method for a lot of this giant stuff that I have. If I had some more sort of pallet racking, that'd probably help, but this roof isn't really tall enough. I mean, you could do shorter pallet racking. I'm just rambling at this point, trying to think and figure out what I want to do. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I necessarily don't need this path that I made. So I guess I could move some of these boxes here and stack the bigger stuff. Like, the path's not necessary. It just got created while I was going through stuff because I was working off of the dresser right there. And, I mean, that is a thing that could be done. I don't even know what's in some of these totes. Oh, these are more DVDs. Yeah, I've got tons of DVDs. DVDs. Another one there. Pretty sure that one's DVDs. Yeah. So, I don't know. That might end up being what happens, is stuff just kind of gets shifted and I make a path this way. No, because that wouldn't make any sense. I don't know. I'll figure something out. So I was moving some stuff over here while we're working on this pile now. I moved this box, but then there was an old Toys R Us bag there that I realized I never went through. It was buried. It had that monitor stand in it, and then this old HP desk jet that isn't worth anything. Then this is pretty cool. It's a Mad Catz, so a third-party Dreamcast controller. And then I decided to throw the camera on because I saw another Dreamcast thing down in here. I haven't looked at it yet. There's a bunch of cords, AC adapter, power supply, I'm guessing to the printer. Dreamcast generator. I don't know if that's new or not. Might be new. There's that. Sega Dreamcast bass fishing. Is that in there? It is. It's kind of funny because there wasn't much of anything video game related in this unit besides a few like PC things mainly. What is this? Oh. Greatest Hits CD. And a Dreamcast web browser sealed. I think that's. There was one box of video game stuff that I did find, but that one I'm pretty sure the guy worked at like Hollywood Movie or something. I'm pretty sure it was all from there, or Hollywood Video. There's a Nettopia software disk. Oh, that's the other Dreamcast thing. Product registration. Seems like another one of them there. Okay, nothing too crazy, but that's still pretty cool. And then just a bunch of miscellaneous cords. Making some slight headway. Moved some stuff around down to this behemoth of a Laserdisc recorder player thing that weighs a ton, and I can't find any information online. I've found, from what I've been a Reddit post about it, and people are saying it's either worthless or could be worth like 10 grand, so who even knows. Moved a couple of these over, and some of this stuff there. Got a, oh, why can't I think of what it's called? A beta tape player. It's not beta. I don't know. It's right there. It is like almost 2 a.m. and I'm sweating. Like I might actually be calling it soon. It is hot out here. But making a little bit of progress. I'm kind of just going with the goal that I want to get this stuff just shifted over at this point. And then I think I need to work it. After I get all this shifted, then I can move like that big dresser and work on that pile over there that's just a mess. I need to consolidate all my bins over there. Yeah. Like, I'm back up in here, and I don't even remember some of this stuff. I don't know why these books are here. I guess I'm collecting VHS workout tapes. I don't know, maybe I looked them up and they sold in lots. Now that I'm thinking about it, I want to say one of them boxes there has VHS workout tapes in it. Like that case, no idea what's in there. More video cards up there. There's like a drive to something, or a power supply to something. Maybe some of these numbers will help me out by figuring out what it's to. I have no clue. There's an old TV down there. It's pretty cool. More tape players, a couple more there. Another one there. There's so many of these Panasonic ones. So many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, I just hit something. I know there's another one hiding back over here. 15. So maybe there's like 15 of them. There might be more. I'm not sure. I think this case is a camcorder. Yeah, it's going to be a camcorder. Let's pop it since we're standing here. Not doing anything. If I can do it with one hand. Oh, it's upside down. Flip it over. Oh, it's coming over. There we go. Panasonic camcorder. Get over there. Looks like it's got charger, battery. Looks like the whole kit and caboodle. I just sold one of these the other day, working for like 200 bucks. Actually, like the exact same one in that case. That's about all the ones that I'm keeping anymore. If they're worth decent money and they work. Or if they're worth decent money and they'll test them, like those two at the bottom there. I don't know why that one's on top. Maybe it is a Magnavox or a Panasonic or something. But yeah, so that's where we're at. Another coin counter there, missing a little door thing. Computers. TV, that's a camcorder in there. I think there was over 100 camcorders in this unit. Like, it was crazy. The amount of stuff. I don't even know what's in that bin. It's either going to be records or books or magazines. One of the three. That's a ginormous Apple computer. Or, I mean, printer. So yeah, that thing's big. And then there's like more magazines there, which I have boxes of magazines. And then this pile to attack as well. There's no way I'm getting through all this tonight. I am getting tired and need to go shower because I'm nasty. What is this guy? Toshiba VHS player that's missing a knob. It's a rewind knob. It's missing. Computer and parts. A couple other ones, an old IBM there. And mind you, I still have the trailer full. As you can see, I'm sweaty. I still have the trailer full. It's got the 2 arcade machines in it, like all the different pieces to those, which those are massive. It's got the Chuck E. Cheese token machines. I forgot there's a hydroponics tub thing where you like sit in it, I guess, and I don't know. I looked it up by the model and it retails for 12 grand. So maybe a couple grand there selling that. Monitors, there's more monitors, there's more computers. There's probably more tape players. I really don't remember. Like, this unit got packed, that trailer's been packed since March, and we're in, I think tomorrow's July 1st maybe? Or is the 30th? I don't know what day it is, like end of June. So I really don't even remember what's in that trailer, but I can't really unload it or do anything until I have enough space. I want to have enough space to at least put one of the arcade machines, like all its pieces, in here. So I can get those tested, see if they work, see what's up with them, and then listed locally. And yeah, but I'm not going to have it to where, because knowing my luck, what will happen is someone will want to come look at one or buy one, and it'll be the one that's in the back. No matter which way I stagger them or anything, it's just going to be the one that's in the back of the trailer, and it's just going to be a shit show and a half, excuse my language, to get everything out of there. Yeah, I'm getting over it tonight. It's been a long night, but I'll probably end up back out here tomorrow night or early. I doubt I'll be up early in the morning because it's already 2. It almost is early in the morning. But it's supposed to be, I think they're calling for like 100 plus the next 4 or 5 days. So I just wanted to come out here while it was cooler because it's nice out. It's 70 something, but it's also like 80% humidity. But at least to get some of this done and get some of this moved and make a video for you guys, because I've been neglecting. I think this Friday will be like 2 weeks since I've posted. because I'm just in a position to where I don't really know what to post. Maybe once I get out here working, it'll be a little easier to where I'm listing out here, and I can take you through my day of listing, which is no fun really to watch. But anyways, I'm just rambling. Next clip will either be me still out here working, or it'll be the next day, tomorrow, I guess. Today, I don't know. I'm beat. This is going to be my stopping point for tonight. Got all those moved. All these big things moved. They got them all over here now. I don't even know how many of these Sony U-Matics I have. What, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. I think there's 5 more back there stacked. And there's 1 there. 1 under these tape checks. 1, 2, 3 there. There's a lot. There's so much stuff in this garage. Camcorders still coming out. Like, look at this massive thing. That thing's like 2.5 feet long. It's huge. Like, I don't even know. I have no idea. I'm at a loss, really, guys. Cool Sony boombox that I didn't realize was back there. I don't even know what these CDs are. I have no idea. No clue what that is. No clue what's in that case. Is that a Dremel? Looks like a Dremel case. Yeah. Found this tote. Seems like flea market. Seems like I was doing a flea market tote and it got shoved back here in some way, shape, or form. Like I said, another coin counter there. How many coin counters are in here? 1. There's 2 giant ones back there. 2, 3. There's another massive one. Where is it? It's somewhere right here. Oh, right there. 4. 5. 6. I think 7 of them, because there's that one there too. Maybe there's 8. Maybe there's another one hiding somewhere. This one I've never found, unless it's laying over here somewhere, which it might be over on that dresser. The cover for this, it still works, but without that cover you have to like manually press a little pin down, which isn't the worst thing. I suspect that's how that one's going to be too. But I have a box somewhere. Oh no, there's another coin counter in a box, I think. Or I had a box somewhere up here. Maybe I emptied that box. Or maybe it's that red box down there that had little pieces to what I believed were to a coin counter or something. Yeah, there's pieces down in that box that's covered in boots. Like, I haven't even touched this section over here. I'm so beat. Like, it's like a tabletop arcade thing. I don't even remember what's in that box. I think it's magazines. Don't know what's in there. One of these I'm pretty sure is VHS tapes. No idea what's in there. I don't know. I'm going to attack this pile next and get this kind of cleared out. It looks like a bigger mess than where we started, but I'm actually making a lot more headway than I thought. And then I found like that back down there's a reel-to-reel that I forgot was even there. There's some of those keyboards I was talking about in the beginning of the video. Oh yeah, there's stuff up there too. I don't know. But then what I think my goal is, or my plan is once I get all this stuff moved and out of here, that dresser is actually going to my mom's house. It just got stuck in here and then got piled stuff on top of it because I didn't have the time to move it. But that's going to her house, so that's not even supposed to be in here. I wasn't even supposed to stack stuff on top of it, but you see what happened. She just didn't want me to scratch it up, which I don't think I did. I was nice with it, but I probably will end up scratching it up. Anyways, I think what I'm going to end up doing is once this stuff's moved, is then basically putting shelves up in some way, shape, or form, kind of like across here where this is, and then maybe to the back of this and on the end, just to give myself more places to stack bigger things once I get them listed, which I hope to be doing that very soon. But yeah, so I'm gonna go take a shower and then relax for a little bit and go to bed. It's the next night and we're out here. It's only like 11 o'clock, so I'm not starting at like midnight again. But this is like what I'm dealing with in this pile. There's tons of stuff like that. Almost looks like a RAM stick. I don't think it is though. But there's just tons of these old video cards. Like that one's massive. I'm trying to read what that says. I don't really know much about them. I guess it's just going to take research and trying to figure out if any of them are sellable or what. Like here's another card. Like I don't really even know what these go to. I want to say a lot of them are to the like the Dazzle things, the video capture things. That one looks kind of rough. It's got some rust and stuff. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is just kind of putting all these into a tote, and then I will take them inside at some point. There's a ramp stick. Take them inside at some point, and go through them more in depth and see what's what. There's a manual to a monitor, to a Dell monitor. We'll put that aside. A bunch of magazines. But yeah, I'm gonna get all these cards, which like that's all it's piled up there too. And there's more, but I'm gonna get all these cards probably into this bin, and probably some other stuff that needs to be researched, like whatever power supply or thing that is, different drives and stuff. Stuff that I'm not gonna sit out here tonight and research, but I can put it aside, take it in and do it, especially in the air conditioning. But yeah, that's what we're working with. And then I'll figure out what's in these cases, what's in those boxes, because I forgot. So I've made it to here. I'm going through this box that I'm now vaguely remembering. It's a bunch of like modeling magazines and stuff like that. Like those have like little cards in them and stuff. There's this magazine that I think is Greek. That's some sort of like model magazine. There's these ones. There's a whole bunch of them. There's like a whole big one here. Some of these look like they might have some value. There's like pictures down in there or something. There's this book that would be like a $40 or $50 book, but it's missing the front cover. And then down in here is a bunch more. Let's see what I can pull out. There's like a Boss one, couple Boss ones, it seems like. I like vaguely remember finding these. It had to have been very, very early on into this unit. I think it was, because I believe, if I remember correctly, I was actually going through stuff on the tailgate of my truck. But yeah, these are all like modeling magazines, so maybe there's some value there. I don't really know. I have to just look them all up individually and see. And then we've got this tote over here is filling up. It's almost full. I was just kind of working my way this way. The box that was on top of that was like this old toner or something, which was dated from like the early 90s or something. It's not really worth anything, and I'm just getting rid of it because I doubt it'll even work. And I want to say this box is going to be the VHS tapes that I remember putting in a box. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. And then we'll work our way over a bunch of Byte magazines there, which I have a ton of. And then all of those. Over here is more... I know this binder here is like a whole Chuck E. Cheese service manual or something for like all the different things. Last one I found one sold on eBay that was a couple years ago that sold for like $300 or something like that. But I have the token machines, and if they don't really work right away, I want to keep that for now in case that can help me. So I don't feel like taking pictures of every page. But yeah, that's where we're at. Slowly getting through it. Just been looking stuff up too. Like these are all, actually I don't remember what's in that box, but these are all like bodybuilding VHS tapes, which it seems like if you have enough of them, they'll sell. So we'll figure that out here in a little bit. And yeah, just making a little bit of headway. Just found this box that has a Pump It Up original soundtrack CD in it, which I have one of these listed for I think like $120 or so. And then Pump It Up Perfect Collection CD for the computer there. And then the matching dance mat, I'm guessing, with all the things in it. I guess I found this a while ago and put it up here. There's another one there. These dance mats apparently for the PC are pretty desirable. But there's that one in this box. There's another one there and another one there. I think that's all of them. I think we have 4 of them. And then here's all the Chuck E. Cheese stuff. And then over here we move this box. This box underneath has the same similar things in it. They're all boards and they all have like tube connections in them. So I'm guessing they're like arcade boards if I had to guess, but I have no idea. So like these I'd put aside. These are going to take a lot more research. But just found this box, so that's pretty cool. Like I found one of these discs, I think it's like $200 just for the disc. And the mats can be like 100 plus. I saw one with this big box like that. That it sold for $200 or $300, I think. So that was pretty cool. Granted, mine's still sitting in my garage. But then we have this one over here. there, and then that one there. I'm trying to look behind me, so I can't remember. I don't think there's any over there. I don't think so. No, there isn't. So we have 4 of the PC mats, which is nice. And then, of course, we have 2 full-size games. Like, there's a top marquee for it. I don't know if you can see down in here. You can kind of see where it says Pump It Up DX. I've got 2 of these stand-up machines in the trailer. That'll be a fun video once I get those up. If they actually work, that'll be a lot more interesting. But yeah, so I'm starting to work on that front part up there and trying to get that cleared off some. And I think that boombox is cool. I literally said to myself, I said, you should just keep this and put it in the garage. Leave it out here. I don't know if I want to. I need to see what it's worth first. If it's worth a bunch of money, it's getting sold. But it's a neat boombox. Oh, then these things. I think I have like 5 of them. From what I understand, you connect hard drives to them, and they will, like, duplicate a hard drive, basically transfer all the information over. I don't know. They're, like, old, outdated technology. There's another one of them right there. That big thing there. And then I have, I think, 2 more in a box over there, or just stacked up in this big pile of stuff. But yeah, so my goal is to get through this stuff over here, and then I'll deal with these boots and stuff over here later. I mean, that's not... This isn't, it looks like a mess, but it's really actually a pretty simple task. It is just matching boots and putting them into a tote. That's about it. Then I need to see if there's parts to those coin machines in there. But yeah, we are slowly progressing and getting this garage cleaned. Or I don't know if I wouldn't call it cleaned. Getting it more organized. I got a bunch of records just piled up down there that are all ones that weren't really selling on eBay. I wish I had a big Whatnot following, because I feel like it'd be fun to do records on Whatnot. Like these boxes back here, like that one there, is all like electronic type music, but they're all like, a lot of them are singles and one-offs and stuff like that. That's what this whole, that stack at the end is as well. I don't know, I feel like doing records on Whatnot would be fun, but it's a lot of time into it if I go on and do stuff, say starting at $1 or $2 a record, and then you spend the hours doing that and you're making 50 bucks. It's really not worth the time. My time is better spent listing and dealing with other things. So, I don't know. I want to build my Whatnot presence, but I'm just rambling now. Let me get back to it. So I think this is where we're going to leave it off for tonight. Got that area kind of cleaned up. I'm heading to that coin machine. Ooh, there's these through here. What's in there? Those are their modeling books. I have so many of these things. Those authoring drives. I sold one of them for 150. I think I had like 20. Well, we got this cleaned off here. That coin machine moved. Really need to recondense this stuff down. It's bad. Still have to deal with all of that, which isn't too big of a deal. It's all dazzles. I need to figure out what I'm doing with those. I want to say each one has like a board in it. And I know there's cords. It might just come down to where, I mean, they're not really worth anything. I need to sort them out and see what, because there's a couple models that are worth a little bit of money. And I have, I don't know, probably 50 of them. I mean, there's that stack there. That stack goes all the way to the floor. There's those ones up there. Yeah, there's a lot. I feel like there's more hiding somewhere too that I forgot about. Oh, there's a tote somewhere. I think it's this tote is full of them that weren't in boxes. But I might end up just cutting the cords off of them, scrapping the cords, taking the boards and putting them all into a big pile and just selling them for, like, in a lot on eBay, maybe for scrap or for whatever someone wants to do with them. But we got a lot of the big stuff moved. I still need to move this larger stuff over, but my back is killing me tonight from moving all of that heavy stuff yesterday. But I got to sort through a good amount. This whole bin is full of basically all cards and then those things on top. That's all stuff that I just need to research, and I'm not doing it while standing out here. I'm not spending hours standing out here in the heat researching it. But yeah, this aisle's still a mess here. I can barely walk through that. Like, it's not very very maneuverable. But there's just tons of stuff. Like these keyboards, I need to get a computer hooked up to a monitor and figure out if those work. Tape checks listed, and I need to get to doing a lot of things out here. It's just the next few days, it's going to be so hot, and I don't want to be doing it. But I have tons of other stuff to list, like all these shoes, magazines. I was seeing the Byte magazines are actually worth a decent amount. in like years. This whole stack is magazines here, all those paper boxes. And I wish now I kick myself because I buried, there's more somewhere, and I don't remember where I put them now that I'm thinking about it. I want to say they're right behind that thing. There's more magazines. I don't know why I buried them there. That's magazines. That box there's magazines. I think this tote here is magazines, which isn't the biggest deal. I mean, there's money in them, for sure. So I just got to sort them out and figure out what all I have. But yeah. That is also, as you can see, I'm sweaty. It is warm out here. But that's where I'm also going to end off the video. Whew, got a lot done in here. Found some things that I didn't even know that I had, which was cool. But it's just going to be, a process and a half to go through, test and list a lot of these things. Like these bigger ones, I don't even know what process of testing I'm going to do. Basically, I think I'm just going to plug them in, see if they power on, and that's going to be how they get listed. Because I've got no idea where to even start with stuff like that. And computers are a little bit easier. But these bigger things, like, I don't know. To be honest, some of these have sold. I have 15 of them, I think. I need to do a little more research and see what they sell for parts. I want to say they go for about $100 a piece for parts. But I need to see how often they actually sell and stuff like that. Because honestly, not going to lie, those might end up just at the scrapyard. I just have too much stuff at this point. And I need to figure out a way to start getting rid of it. And like I said, I still have the trailer full. The trailer's still packed. And yeah. Like all the graffiti on the doors. Generally that door's open. But there was a ton of graffiti on the doors when I bought the place. So, whatever. Could hang up posters and stuff, but I'm just too lazy to do that. But anyways, that is where I'm going to end off the video. I don't know what the next video is going to be. No idea. I have no space to buy anything. It's funny because I still have two. I just remembered that. I have 2 units out in the small trailer that I have yet to even go through. They've been sitting since February, and it's now July or June or whatever. Late June, early July. I don't know exactly what day it is. I still haven't even gone through those and haven't even touched the trailer. I just need to figure out something to get through a lot of this stuff, and yeah, we'll just go from there. But thank you so much for watching. Drop a like on the video if you want to. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on the post notifications. And squeeze through. We'll catch you next time.